Hello YouTube and welcome back to part 7 of FTL Multiverse. And as you can see, we are in Sector 7 now. This is great and all, but we are looking a bit worse for wear up here on the hull integrity. We don't have to fight this guy, fortunately, so we are just going to do a jump. What we do want to do, though, I really need to do something about that, but I really need to repair the ship. So I wonder if there's a store nearby where we can repair the ship. I mean, that is a store. That one says Dynasty and Distress. Okay. Well, obviously, we're going to go to the store first because we need to repair. So, the beacon is broadcasting from inside a nebula, and there's the ship. Okay, so we're going to hear their offer. Times of prosperity have come along with your arrival. We find ourselves in an unusual and unfortunate situation. Against better judgment, we have let vagabonds aboard the station for... okay. If you can kill them for us without destroying the station, we would be willing to trade. I don't have the weapons. I don't have like a teleporter or anything that I can... And we're inside a nebula, so the sensors don't work. I don't... Wait, hang on. We got this thing, didn't we? In the last one. We haven't tried it out yet, but it does something weird, like it launches a person? So maybe we can... I don't know. Maybe we should try. Let's try and see what happens. This could end horribly. We're going to try it anyway. Okay, so we're going to agree. We're going to go continue. Let's see, last minute checks. All right, so we can do things like craft a drone part. We can make repairs? I didn't know we could make repairs. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Like, I get to Sector 7, I suddenly realize we can make repairs. Is it only like one repair? Oh, it's literally only one repair. But it's better than nothing. Hey, we'll take it. Okay. So, and of course they've got a cloak. Right, so we're going to get the Overwatcher up. We're going to maybe ditch one of the chain bursts. Okay, so we'll take off one of the chain bursts. That gives me 2. That means I can power that. Okay. We're going to have to wait for them to become visible again before we can fire or do anything. Now, obviously, we're going to have something on board now. Okay. We are going to send him and him in there to fight. Go, guys, go. Post haste. Oh, wow. Okay, they've got quite a few of them. Right. We definitely need to get... if we can get our guy in there, then maybe we can do something. We can also send him to get repaired. Alright, they're back. Okay. We just need to knock these vagabonds out. Okay, that's taken a few of those out of the equation. So we've got an explosion over there. I think that means we've got our guy in there. Maybe we can take them out. Oh, looks like he's stunned or something. This is problematic. I think what we'll do is we'll send these guys to get properly patched up. Can we send this guy? No, he seems to just be like, I don't know whether he's stunned or what's going on. Let's target a different room. Let's see if we can hit their weapons, perhaps. Like, he only seems to be able to last a few seconds before being stunned or something. The problem is they've got a med bay, so I don't think there's an awful lot I can do. But one thing maybe I can do is I can mind control him when I can see him. They're going hand to hand in there now. Okay, let's move him to a different room. Can we get him in there? Come on, dude. Come on. I probably need to retarget that onto this room. Yes! We got it. So the vagabonds are now dead. Good. Before you can... Okay, so we can do something on board the ship. Oh, I was hoping that meant that we could do a repair, but clearly not. I'll repair the hull. Oh, ooh, okay. Your entity suggests a method of using drone parts. So -7 drone parts to repair 7 hull. I don't really want to do that. We can do 18 to repair 5. I mean, let's do that, but we should be able to fix up the rest of the ship. That's good. Right. Okay. Okay, that gives us a fighting chance now. Do we have anything that we can sell? No. I don't know that we want... So a self-teleporting explosive that converts useless materials into explosives has a longer cooldown but does not require ammunition. It's interesting. But it's a charge time of 17 seconds. Then we got the Ranseur beam. A powerful beam that cannot cause physical damage, but rips breaches in the enemy's hull and pierces 1 shield. 1 shield isn't a lot. What else do we have here? I still don't know what this is about. Like these sort of random weapons of the day, 33% off, but you don't know what it is. I mean, having a crew teleporter would be kind of cool. What's this? 9,999 for like the last no cooldown upgrade. Poof. And then we got some drones. We've got a hull repair drone. Oh my goodness. That might actually be well worth it. The hull repair drone is worth its weight in gold. So we can deploy that, you know, after fights, patch ourselves back up. I'm taking that. I'm taking it. We might as well grab some fuel. We'll have to manage without buying any drone parts, but that's fine. We should be able to. I'd like to get like a third augmentation, but there just hasn't been the opportunity anywhere. Okay, so now we've got to make our way to the exit. Let's just start moving on that front, shall we? Hang on, cancel. We need to take that off and put that back on. Or do we? I mean, it doesn't... I don't know what works best. Oh, it was this dude dying over there. Oh, sorry, mate. I feel a bit bad for you. Let's just move some folks around, get people patched up. How's this guy on the shields doing? Is he anywhere closer? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, well, he's getting there. He's getting there. Right. Let's move this one back here. I think we'll save those positions for now. Okay, let's jump to this distress beacon. Okay, so we can accept an offer. So a poorly armed civilian ship is emitting a distress beacon, lost and afraid. They request you escort them to their destination and protect them from the ghosts. So we can accept that. That's fine, yeah, because, I mean, I would like some more drone parts, but a couple of fuel and some scrap is no bad thing. So where do they want to be? They want to be over here. Okay. So we could hit this distress marker on the way through, see if we can pick up another task. So it looks like an Orchid ship, of all things, is the source of this distress beacon. One of their crew hails you. Please help. We were sent by the Gathering to negotiate with one of the Ghoul clans who keep burning our colonies, but our captain was taken hostage and they won't give him back. So we'll agree to help on that. So our options are, okay, so you follow the Orchid ship's directions to a vagabond war camp, populated mostly by ghouls. You request to speak with their leader directly. Does the life of this frail plant thing concern you to a degree that would drive further ambitions to seek our favour in release? If you wish for this floral being not to suffer any longer, then you must prove your worth and destroy a dynasty vessel who has been troubling my people. Okay, so we can attack the vagabonds. So it's the vagabonds are ghouls, or we can fight the dynasty ship. Let's have a pop at the dynasty ship. This doesn't look too bad. Okay. So let's just target the shields. We want those shields down sufficiently that we can really put some hurt on them. So we're going to get the Overwatcher up, and the Overwatcher will hopefully keep us fairly safe. Okie dokie. So let's send him over there. Right, our chain burst is getting there. One more round of that chain burst and we should be seeing a decent amount of damage being produced. There we go, the shields have taken at least one knock. That Overwatcher is really doing its job. That shield has taken another knock. Right. We have really knackered up their shields now. That's exactly what we were hoping for. It sounded like somebody teleported. But it doesn't say that I've got intruders on board, so I'm guessing we're okay. Well, that's fine. We didn't take much damage there. That's good. We get a drone part. And a Colonel Mark 1. Okay, so what's a Colonel Mark 1? Colonel Mark 1. Missile consumption 1. Chance for ammo replication 35%. So what does it actually do? This weapon uses kernels of giant plants from the Orchid home planet as ammunition. Kernels behave like missiles, but also have a 35% chance to ignore ammunition cost. So with a high breach chance and a decent stun chance, I don't know. I don't think it's anything that we need particularly. Only requires 1 power. In theory, we could use that instead of this thing for the time being, but it would be nice to get would be nice to be able to get this thing online. So in order to get this online, we need we've got one spare power, but we need another spare power. We also need one of these. So 85 plus 35, I think. So like 120. We're at 78 at the moment. Okay. So 78 at the moment. Fine. We will not worry too much about that. Let's jump to this dynasty outpost. We can engage the outpost or we can ignore the outpost. The dynasty seems to appreciate keeping a very close watch over potential threats. So close, in fact, that they've set up a forward station all the way out here. Maybe it contains data worth something to you. I mean, how much data is it worth to me? It's enemy station, meaning it has 0 evasion without cloaking. Okay. So, I mean, we could whack it hard. It's got 4 layers of shield. It's definitely got 3 weapons that I can see, but I can't make out what any of them are. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could identify them in Multiverse. So that's the real question: is what do we do? Do we engage it or do we ignore it? I mean, I want a scrap. Let's do it. We're going to fight. So do some last minute checkups. Yeah, we'll do that. So now we've got full hull. That's good. And it does have whatchamacallit? Stealth. I saw our shields guy going up. He's going up nicely, actually. Right. So we've got the opportunity to start hitting some stuff. So let's target. We're going to mix it a little bit between shields and try to take out the stealth capability. So, our Overwatch is gone. We would like to get the Overwatcher back for sure. O2 is offline. Let's send him to patch that up. This is not going so well. Let's bring the Overwatcher back into play and hope that that does not get absolutely destroyed. That should at least keep some of the flak off of me. I'll get this guy patched up. Okay, now we're starting to make some headway. Okay, that's good. So let's try targeting his weapons a bit now. If we can... Oh, wow, we just straight up took him down. Nice. We get a drone part for our troubles. That's good. Fleet is delayed by 1 jump. Okay, excellent. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. 127 we're up to now. Does that mean that we have enough to do the weapons upgrade that we wanted? So we need one of those, one of those. That gives me enough. Yes. Nice. Right. Okay, and that has obviously given me the sort of sight over the whole map where there are no more stores. So there's nowhere else to get repaired. But we've picked up that repair drone, which is going to make all the difference. So let's complete this quest, and then maybe we can find a route round. We'll do the quest marker first. Okay, so you arrive at your destination, but a ghost ship is already here. You signal for the civilians to stand back while you eliminate the threat. Okay, last minute checkup, so we'll do that just to give myself an extra hull point. And then we are going to decide how we are going to sort out the weapons. So they've only got 2 layers of shields, so we'll try and just get the shields down on the first volley. We'll send one of those in to the weapons room in the hope that we can knock out the weapons fairly quickly. And then we shall throw in an overwatcher just to do some of the protection stuff, because those weapons look fairly nasty, it has to be said. Okay, we've got some guys to fight, but so far so good. Oh, I'm saying so far so good. That's not true, because this guy's mind controlled. That is suboptimal. Let's get my Mantis out of there. They can sit there destroying the doors if that's what they really want to do. Right, now I need to sort of pay close attention to what's happening. Have we got off a volley yet? I don't think we do, so... Okay. That has put a dude on board their ship, whacking their weapons. Now, we've got quite a few guys that are in need of patching up. Let's send him over here. What's he doing up here? Oh, okay. So, let's get these guys patched up. Oh, I have to keep pausing it just so that I can pay attention to everything that's happening. Our shields are currently knocked down to virtually nothing, but we've taken no shield damage. Their shields are down to nothing at the moment, but we really want to hit them at least one more time. Let's ensure that they can't do any more healing. And I guess we just keep sending guys into that room, just for now. Yeah, there's another guy in there. Go on, do some more weapon damage. Oh, I don't even need to. Okay, so we've got a couple of fuel drone part. That's nice. And a little bit of the old scrap. And then a little bit more scrap. That's always good as well. Now, all we need to do is... well, hang on. Let's send the guys back to where they're supposed to be. And Kara just needs to go in here and get patched up. So that wasn't too bad. We're at 26 of, what, 28, I think? Okay. Whew. Now, if I go this way, then we're fighting the whole way. That's for sure. But we do want to be building up our scrap levels. We want to be able to, you know, maybe throw in another shield. In fact, actually, that's something that we could probably have a quick look at. So we've got 4 more power bars. So if we could get 2 more in the shield and maybe 2, yeah, like maybe 2 in the engines or something like that. It'd also be nice to sort of upgrade some of these as well. I think doing the doors is probably not a bad move. Because, yeah, doing the doors would be a particularly good move when we're fighting the big nasty in the next sector. That can make all the difference. I don't know. I don't think you need the power bars to upgrade these. I think these are like separate systems with their own power source. So I can just upgrade those and they automatically power themselves, as opposed to these ones up here where I have to upgrade them and then add power to them. But yeah, if we add some to the engines, then that's energy that we can use elsewhere if need be. But something like a 40% dodge might not be a bad move. Or is it 1 point? Yeah, I don't know how it works. Doesn't matter. The point is that, yeah, we've got 4 more energy bars that we could do something with. So we do want as much more scrap as we can lay our hands on. Oh, our shield guys leveled all the way up. That's excellent. Okay, so do some last minute checkups and we're going to do those repairs again, which is great. So we are now going to whack out the Overwatcher. We are going to cause an awful lot of damage very quickly to those shields. And I think we're going to send our guy in there to begin with. But then it depends what room they lock down. So if they lock down my weapons, then I'm probably going to need to target this room. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I think my Overwatcher is preventing it. Ah, that Overwatch is doing an amazing job, in fact. Okay, so that's not great that... oh yeah, we're really doing the dirty on their shields. I think what we'll do is we'll retarget that to there. Already they're offering a surrender. 19 scrap isn't enough though. Let's finish them off. Which was basically immediate. 33, that's a bit more like it. Right. Next port of call, we are going to here. Oh, we're still repairing the engines. I didn't realise. Yeah, we're going to show these guys we're not messing around. Do some last minute checkups. Do that repair. Okay. And then same deal as always. Chain burst our way and light burst our way through their shields. Send a dude to deal with the weapons and... now, that's something that I hadn't really thought about. We've got the mind control. So when somebody comes to fight the dude, we will actually be able to see them. So we should be able to mind control them, I think. Oh, for goodness sakes. Right, let's send these guys in there. Okay, where are we up to here with... Okay, so now we have our dude in there, yeah? We're watching now to see somebody else come in, so now we're going to hit that with mind control. It didn't do anything. Might be because it's slugs. And the slugs are like the mind control guys. Alright, well they're offering a surrender as well. 23 scrap. They keep offering me missiles. I don't need missiles. So we're going to continue the assault, and away it goes. Well, we got a drone part out of it that time and more scrap, which is good. Right, so let's get you guys all patched up real quick. And as soon as they finish being patched up, we will send them back. Right. Jump. Where are we going now? Let's go here, perhaps. Straight in on another fight. So an abandoned wreck, lights off, seemingly empty, drifts nearby. It doesn't respond to your hails. We can scrap it, blast it into oblivion, or ignore it. Do we think one of these options is going to... Well, wouldn't it be like if I fire on it, it's going to fight me? Scrap it. Let's try scrapping it. Ship remains lifeless as you break down the hull. Oh, okay. So we've got fuel, drone part, and 40... Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Right. It would be good if I could do that as well. Hang on, how much would that cost? So drone we would need... so that's 125... plus 70 is 195. It might be possible to have it so that we can do the drone, both drones simultaneously. I think that might be worth it, you know. I don't need to do anything about it yet. Well, I can't do anything about it just yet, but that might very well be worth it. That's the same like the last one. So let's just give him some grief. Same as always. Whack everything up against the shields with the exception of the dude who's going to take those on. We'll get the Overwatcher up and running, and now we are just waiting patiently. They do seem to have quite the weapons and drone system going, don't they? Well, can I do that? It just doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's just because they are the slugs. Okay. I got worried then when I saw that, then realised that it was that dude in there. Maybe we can mix up one of the weapons and put it on there, and then maybe we'll move this guy to this room. Now they're offering surrender. They are offering 2 drone parts this time. I'd like more scrap than that, but they are offering 2 drone parts. So we're going to accept the surrender because the drone parts are kind of important. We want to keep that number nice and high if we can. I keep forgetting that guy's going to make that terrible dying noise. Okay, so where are we going next? Time to jump across to here. So hang on, let's see. We have so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's better. Okay. A blood-chilling scream fills your speakers, followed by unsettling static. Any captain with lesser nerves might have fainted on the spot, but you know better. This isn't some demon. This is a much more real threat. A dynasty vessel approaches. Okay, last-minute checkups. We will do this little repair here. Now, I'm hoping that we can defeat this ship fairly quickly and easily. And once we have it defeated, we will get enough scrap that we can bring the hull repair into play. What are we going to hit with this thing? We'll do that. Now this guy isn't slugs, so let's see when we hit it with the FMGCBBL, the rather catchily named. Oh, we forgot to put the Overwatcher on. So over it goes. Let's see if we can get... Oh, wow. I did not see that. I don't know that I can get my pilot out of there in time. He might be dead. Oh, no, he's going to make it out. That's fine. That's fine. Right, these 2 guys, straight over here, quick, as fast as you can. Okay. There's something in there, so let's go mind control on that, shall we? Oh, right, okay. Dynasty ship is down. That was fairly straightforward. Let's put those guys back where they belong. Him back in there. Who here needs a quick patch-up job? Actually, both of you guys need a patch-up job, don't you? Okay, so this should be enough to do the hull repair. What about shields? How much would that cost? So that's like 210 plus 70 is 280. So 280 to do the shields. Or we could do the hull repair drone. I mean, getting the shields would be really, really good. but being able to do the hull repair drone simultaneously with the Overwatcher could be game-changing. Both are really, really good options. So difficult to make the choice. Let's not make the choice just yet. I mean, one thing we can do is we can add a couple of those in, so we're ready for whichever way we decide to go. So it's 150. We need 125. So we can do that as and when we want to. And this one, of course, is 210. We would need to be at. So let's jump and do another fight, shall we? Let's jump to this one then. Okay. You catch sight of the remains of a seemingly former elite ship, which would make for a bountiful salvage, but are soon taken by surprise when the wreckage turns to face you, revealing that it is now inhabited by ghosts. With that craft reinvigorated by a second breath, it is up to you to put it to rest for good. So last minute checkups, we are definitely doing a little bit of that. Now, here we go, I guess. We're going to focus largely on the shields, but we're going to send this guy in to try and hit that as early as possible. Unfortunately, there's no oxygen on the ship, which does create a little bit of a problem. We will have the Overwatcher ready to rock. I'm going to have a slurp of my very cold tea now. Oh, that's a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. That's not great. Not good. Okay. So our dude is on his way over. He has made it into the room. Let's see if I can do that. I'm not sure whether that's helping or not. Okay, they managed to kill my dude, but he's on his way over again. There he is. Get in there. Do your thing. To be honest, they're not really causing me any grief at all here. Come on, Mort. That's what he's called over there. Come on, Mort. Do your thing. And down goes the ship. Easy mode. Wow. Fuel drone part and some scrap. That's all good. We've got old Hermes. The Hermes was a weapon from the original game, wasn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Hermes was from the original, from like the base game without the mod. But old Hermes, like, is a knackered version of it? Yeah. Who knows? Well, we don't really need it. Let's go. We'll go here next. We'll see how many jumps we can get away with doing before we get caught up with. It's a Lanius ship. Lanius aren't common sights in nebula sectors, but they're drawn to ghosts. Natural enemies. The Lanius prey on ghosts to absorb their shields. We were killing ghosts. We should be friends with these guys. The Lanius here don't care that you're not ghost and attack regardless. Pfft. What jerks. Bunch of jerks. Right, so we're going to patch up the hull a tiny bit. And we're going to knacker these guys up good and proper like, right? This is good. They've got no med bay, so they can't repair themselves. The Lanius don't have oxygen, unfortunately, which means that whatever my guy is going to be named coming across from there, he's going to suffer a bit. Weapons-wise, looks like they've got like 3 weapons, maybe. Let's just see how this plays out, shall we? Oh, that's frustrating. I was hoping to use that mind control when my dude rocked up. There he is. Yep, my dude's down already. And we've got another one over there now. He's keeping them pretty busy. They've not really done any damage to me again. That Overwatcher is amazing. Now, we can accept the surrender. They're offering us missiles. We don't really want missiles, so we'll wave bye-bye to them, as they've not really been able to do any proper damage to me whatsoever. And we do get a drone pod. So we get our drone pod back. That's the important bit. We also get some fuel and a decent amount of scrap. That is enough now to do the shields. And I think we probably should. Might as well do the shields. We can also do the hull repair drone, assuming we get enough scrap for it. I kind of hope that we will be able to do that, but we will just have to see. But if we get the shields, we can have a 4th layer of shields. That level of security is just amazing. We should be able now to get away with just about anything. We've got enough of a chance to make it to this one for sure, but I don't know that there's anything here. So something about... It looks like a vagabond ship is scanning the nearby gas giant, but quickly hails you when you jump in. Isn't my darling beautiful? You're who? Don't be silly. I know you can see she's quite large. Yeah, she's a gas giant, mate. It doesn't take long for you to realise they're referring to the gas planet. Say, can you do me a favour? My darling hungers. I must feed her, but I lack the food. You must bring me a rack. I heard a demon lingers about, but perhaps you prefer to go after some rebels instead. I mean, let's just take on a rebel ship. I don't know that it matters particularly which of these I'd pick. Okay, so do some last minute checks. We can get ourselves all the way up to full hull. That is definitely what we want. Lovely, lovely. Bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. Where do we want to send our dude? Do we want to go after... Thing is, I don't know yet whether the drones are going to be a problem, whether the weapons are going to be a problem. So let's start with weapons just for the time being. We can always switch, can't we? And as soon as we get the opportunity, we want to cause... Ooh. Okay, we do need to move these guys. Should we take that one too? Yeah, we'll send all 3 of these guys over here. They're going to get straight in there, which is a bit of a nuisance. And we're going to send in my best fighter. We're going to pull the pilot out so that he can repair. We're going to send... Oh, no. No, the pilot wants to go... Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. You go in there. You go over there. Come on. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now we just whack that. So we've got the advantage. Wow, they've got their entire crew there trying to fight me now. Right. I'm going to send him over there. We're going to send these 2 guys over here. Okay, we've sent... Oh, we've got another... Yeah, we've got another guy in there now. Again, they can barely touch me. They haven't touched me. Right, we're about to take out their weapons, I think. There we go, yeah. Didn't even take a hit. That's impressive. So, the ship was defeated. Considering the ghost said to bring him a wreck, it won't hurt to scrap some of the exterior. So, of course, we'll bring him the ship, and then we also get a combat drone Mark 1 laser. I'm not too fussed about that, it has to be said. We need a pilot, which is why we can't jump at the moment. Okay. think he should be there. I never really know. Okay. Do I have... If I jump to there, then that will advance this one. I think I can do this one and then jump to that one. So let's do that. Okay, a slug vessel is already at this beacon, surrounded by several vagabond ships. Oddly enough, none of the ghosts are attacking the slug, nor is the slug scrapping the wrecks. Okay, we'll hail them. The slug captain responds in a frustrated tone, constantly looking around himself and occasionally turning around to yell at his crew. Yes, your Federation. We're a science vessel, and we've recently taken up trying to breed ghosts. Turns out they don't breed. So, okay, cool. We can buy one of their test subjects. I mean, it probably doesn't hurt to have an extra dude on board, but I don't really want to waste the scrap on it. I'd rather spend the scrap on upgrading the drones. I mean, he is a pilot, but no, we're not worried about that. So we're gonna do nothing. We'll jump now to the exit. Let's see if we can get into a scrap. Explore. Whoa. This dude's got 5. The most you can have is 4 shields. This dude's got 5. An unsettling chant echoes throughout the nebula, through the nebula. As the ship approaches, the demon heart shall cease. The demon's heart shall cease. Am I the demon in this? Who knows? Followed by flashing of gunfire as a dynasty vessel draws near. Are you the demon? You aren't sure, but you won't have time to ask. So yeah, are you the demon? Okay, so we are looking at so we're going to do a last minute checkup, and we're going to craft a drone part, as that seems to be a smart thing to do. We'll get the Overwatcher up. Right, does this guy go invisible? No, he doesn't. He does have a teleporter that could cause issues in the not too distant future. Let's get my dude on board there and start doing something about his weapons. All we're going to worry about now is where his dudes are going to appear on my ship. Oh, right, okay, so we know exactly where they are. They're over here. And they're going up there. Okay. Let's take this guy over here. Whoa. What was that? Right. Right, we need to help the pilot out with the fight that he's got going on. Can we do some mind control over there? We can, that's good. Right, hopefully we can hurt the weapons well and truly down to 0. We've definitely done a lot of damage there. I'm going to leave my guy there for the time being. Let's send my other guy maybe here. We can put him in here. That's good. There we go. Easy mode. We did get a drone part. That's good. Some fuel and some more scrap. All of which is incredibly useful. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted in there. That's the one I wanted in there. And send him over there as well. I think that's got everybody patched up. And we'll get everybody back to where they belong, roughly. Okay. That's it. Next sector. Final sector. Sector 8. At this point, We've made it to the final fight. I don't know what to expect from the final fight. This is something that I've not made it to in Multiverse. So I don't, you know, in the base game, in the original FTL, you get a big boss ship that you have to fight in 3 different stages, and each time you fight it, a bit of it breaks off, and then it comes back, and you have another fight with it, and then another bit breaks off, and then you take on the final part, and it's a really long, protracted, hard fight. There's stuff around in the sector that can kind of help you out, places where you can get patched up and that kind of stuff. It's a difficult fight, and I don't know if it's going to be the same in Multiverse as it is in the base game. So next week we've got that to look forward to. Fingers crossed we can actually put up a decent fight. The fact that I was fighting the end of this sector without really taking any damage has got my confidence level up really high, but that confidence could be really misplaced. So let's just wait and we'll see what happens. But as always, if you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, let me know down in the comments what I'm doing wrong, what I can do better. And obviously we'll see you again in the next one. Part 8. Part 8. Daddy bye bye.